I was raised to believe that when something breaks, you fix it, especially in marriage. That's what I carried with me through life. I wasn't flawless, but I gave my wife everything I had. Molina and I had been together for 13 years. Over a decade of building what I thought was a shared future. Growing older side by side, enduring struggles, patching cracks instead of letting them widen. That belief came crashing down on an ordinary Tuesday. It started small. A subtle shift in her routine. She stayed later at work. Her phone was always flipped face down, muted, as if the world beyond me mattered more than what was in front of her. She chuckled at messages I never saw, brushed past my goodnight kisses with a cool detachment. I chalked it up to stress. Maybe she was overwhelmed. When I asked gently, she gave me a weary smile and said, "I'm just tired, babe." And I believed her, until the night she forgot to sign out of her laptop. She had gone to bed early with a headache. I stayed up, half watching a game before stepping into the study to send one last email. Her computer was open on the desk. A notification slid across the corner of the screen. A message from someone named Eli. "Last night was amazing. I can still smell you on my sheets." The words froze me. I didn't open the thread immediately. I just stared, my pulse hammering, my hands shaking. It felt like the floor gave way beneath me. Finally, I clicked. The truth spilled out in front of me. Months of conversations. Photos. Videos. Hotel addresses. A secret world stitched together with jokes, intimate confessions, whispered promises. Things she had never once shared with me. It wasn't just betrayal. It was another life. One where I didn't exist. I closed the laptop. I didn't confront her. Didn't wake her. Didn't rage. I sat on the couch all night, unmoving, watching the darkness shift into dawn. My eyes burned, but not a single tear came. That morning, I cooked breakfast as if nothing had happened. Eggs, toast, black coffee. She kissed my cheek, smiling, and I mirrored it. Inside, something had already collapsed. At work, I functioned, but every hour her messages replayed in my mind. I saw her in hotel sheets, laughing with another man, whispering words that once belonged to me. I carried the weight in silence for 3 days. Maybe I was waiting for the right moment. Maybe I hoped I had misunderstood. But the truth was, I was steeling myself for the end. On Saturday, she left to run errands. I listened to the door shut, waited 15 minutes. Then I went into our bedroom, pulled out the biggest suitcase we owned, and began packing. Only my belongings. Shirts, pants, socks, laptop, passport, razor. Finally, I slid my wedding band off and placed it on her pillow. That's when I heard the door creak open. Her voice split the quiet. "What the hell are you doing?" Panic laced every word. For the first time in years, I heard fear in her tone. I zipped the suitcase. She rushed in, her voice rising. "Answer me. Why are you packing?" I turned to her, my voice flat, icy. "I know." Her face drained of color. She sank onto the bed, her lips parting but no words forming. Just a strangled sound. "I saw the messages," I said. "I know everything." Her eyes darted around, searching for excuses, for someone to blame other than herself. "Wait, just listen. It didn't mean anything." I was confused. "You've been distant." "Don't." I cut her off, raising a hand. "Don't make this worse." Tears pooled in her eyes. "You can't just leave. You're my husband. You should have remembered that when you were in his bed." She stumbled to her feet, trembling. "Please, we can fix this. I'll end it. I'll do anything." But her pleading was hollow, stripped of all power. The woman in front of me wasn't the one I had loved all those years. That version of her had vanished the moment she gave herself to someone else. I picked up my bag and walked toward the door. Her voice cracked behind me, desperate. "Don't you dare walk out on me like I'm nothing." I paused, hand on the handle. Then I said what I hadn't said in years. "You already made me nothing." And I left. No hotel. No friend's couch. I just drove. Miles slipping by, the horizon stretching endlessly ahead. I watched the sun sink in the rearview mirror and pressed on. I didn't know where I was going. All I knew was one simple truth. I couldn't go back.